Let's talk training, racing, competing. Let's go, team. Right, I got a coffee this time. This one is fucking important. So it was the big one. Run Norwich 10k in the heat, in the hills. Big race day. It was great fun, but let me tell you, it was not pretty. Let's have a little debrief. First of all, what an atmosphere. Amazing, huge race, lots of people, great to be running with friends, run club, everyone seeing people from everywhere that just, oh, you're racing, oh, you're racing. It's so cool to see all these people I know who are volunteering, taking part, everything. What a cool atmosphere it was to be running in my hometown. Never done Run Norwich before, so it was mega. There must have been 5,000 people running. Crazy stuff. Never done such a big event. In reality though, this was not my race. Like, not my race at all. There was way more hills than any other race I've ever raced in. It was fucking hot. Like, even for like me, I like warm stuff, but it was not optimal racing conditions. Like, passing the line, I was done. I had spent everything I had. Alongside this, if you watched my last video, you know I've been ill recently. You know I'm heavier than I ever was. I am 9 kilos heavier than when I last raced, and basically hadn't run for the last 2 months because of the business work that I've been doing and because of being ill because of probably COVID. So I was not really optimally prepared to go send a solid 10k on a harder course than I've ever run. My PB is 41.20, and I still pulled my calf in that last race at the Valentine's 10 in February. This race was a 47.42, which I was both very happy with, knowing that I hadn't run properly in a while, but also very disappointed because I set that target of 45 minutes. So some mixed emotions crossing that finish line, not just feeling like I wanted to be sick because of the heat and the effort that I had just put in, going out perhaps a little bit too hard in full tradition of how I always approach races. Probably the wrong choice this time, but I think on the whole, a good balance, considering for me, my focus has not been running, it has been my business and building my shape for the bodybuilding competition in 12 months time now, probably. Still looking beefier, and that's exactly what I wanted to do. An honest reflection on that race is I still showed up, and I'm proud of myself for still showing up. I wasn't in best shape for it. I wasn't feeling myself, but I had a fucking great time, and like that was way more important to me. I still got the medal. Check her out. Amazing. Hanging up on my medal board just to prove that it's been done, it's been dusted, and I had pretty much a good time doing it. It was fun. So where we are with training, now that that race is out of the way, we are still going in on bodybuilding. We are still looking to get bigger. I'm currently sitting in at around 78 kilos. Last time I weighed myself, looking broader, feeling broader. The proof in the pudding here is I got measured for a suit before I was ill, probably in July, and around a 34 around the chest for a waistcoat. And I'm now not able to get into a 36, so have to have a 38 waistcoat. So I got bigger. I did warn the lady when I was getting the waistcoat fitted that I'm gonna get bigger, you're not gonna need a bigger suit. And it was even bigger than I wanted it to be. So I'm happy there that we've put on this size. We are gonna dive into a little bit of maintenance for our running. I'm perhaps a little bit unhappy with how running has gone and how much fitness I've lost. Even though the race was difficult, I'm not happy with how hard running has felt. So I want to make more of a concerted effort to go for that run on the Thursday with Areta and the run group. And even though I may not be able to make some of those Sunday long runs, because that, again, that balance of energy between my business and pushing myself there and pushing that kind of fitness side of things, we can't have all of those levers pushed to max at the same time. I still want to get some running in, but I want to maintain. Like at my max, I was doing 45k a week, and there's no way I'm going to be able to achieve that with what I'm doing now. So putting my running on maintenance as I get heavier, just to maintain my fitness, is going to be important, but I don't want it to distract from what the main goal is, which is to gain size in this part, in this section of my hybrid training. Still want to be hybrid, I still want to be fit, I still want to run, but I'm turning that dial towards gaining size, gaining strength, and turning it away from the fitness. So putting that fitness down on maintenance and pushing that size, particularly hypertrophy, and a little bit of that strength side of things. Now, new direction. When I say new, it's just a new direction because things have changed. It is going to be long-term goal thinking. 2026 is bodybuilding. I haven't got the dates yet, but for the men's model competition that I'll be entering is probably going to be at this sort of time next year, September to November. So we've probably got about 12 months. We've got plenty of time to grow out of this. I want to be at least 85 kilos before I cut down, see how I am, where I am, how I'm looking shape-wise. And over the course of the rest of this year, I still want to have that concerted effort to push on my business. So I'm going to kind of use this little bit here as a bit of accountability. I want to be putting out a few more videos, go back into that where I was regularly putting out a video at least once a week. And these next few videos in my series are hopefully going to be the proof in the pudding for that. So stay freaking tuned for this. Like, look out for more videos. And if you haven't already, freaking subscribe. Anyway, the priority in both my fitness and my business is going to be consistency. And it should be for you as well in your life, your fitness, your job, whatever it is. Consistency. Consistent effort equals growth. And I have consistently been hitting weights and I have grown. I've consistently been putting time in my business, and my business has grown this year. If I look back to where it was 9 months ago, it is way bigger than it was now. I'm in a much better place. So consistency equals growth. We can't just be 100% all of the time. So I'm going to put in these little bursts of energy and grow where I can, taking that downtime. And on reflection, I'm going to make better use of my downtime and schedule my downtime. And if this is something you struggle with as well as scheduling downtime, freaking just hit me a message. We can talk about how downtime is important for growth periods as well. Fuck it, I might even make a video on it. Anyway, if you haven't already, subscribe, like the damn video, follow along, and I'll see you next time for caffeine, kilos, and kilometers. Even brought coffee with me this time.